right. We're here just a bit early. Nobody said we was going to be back here at the 5 o'clock time frame.
We lied to you.
However, we had some miscommunication with the Westmoreland team here at the 3:30 game. Was not aware we was playing a JV, so this game will be broadcasted. The next game will not be broadcasted.
Yeah.
So we will not be here at 5 o'clock. We will be here at 3:30
We
with
just
the
ended it.
Westmoreland
So the
Eagles.
We'll stay here. We just ended the inning. We'll try to recap what has happened.
check. All right, let's see. Mark, you.
All right, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm here. I'm good. All right.
Yeah.
So recap: we had number 27 lead off, was 2 balls, and then hit a line drive in the shot, or in the 5-6 hole, and a diving catch made by Garland to make the out against a lefty slapper. And number 45, 2-hole hitter, watched a ball, swung and missed at a strike, fouled one off, and then swung and missed for strike 3 for Jones's first strikeout of the game and the inning. As Jones had no walks in the first.
No left.
Number 13 will watch 2 balls, 2 strikes, and then ground out with a slow ground ball to shortstop on a charging running play, throw to first base
But
by
the
Garland as well to expire the side.
so the miscommunication was that turned me down some. Westmoreland had not been told that they were supposed to play a JV game, and so once we found out this was going to end up being varsity, we decided to go ahead and stream this one. And they're going to play another varsity right after this, but it's at a different field, and there's no way I can get over there. So we're streaming this one and not the next.
Now ladies are up here in the bottom of the first. Izzy Garland will be up.
See what's his strike 1. Top of the zone. She'll put that one in foul territory, just out of reach.
Going opposite field.
Low and away pitch there. Watching this pitcher warm up here, number 10 on the mound for Westmoreland Lady Eagles. She's got a tremendous amount of spin on the ball.
That is, let's see here. That is Parkhurst.
She'll leave another one hanging outside. Gordon will foul that out of play.
And hits the lemonade stand.
Lemonade stand was excellent.
Yeah, I saw you down one.
Garland
Through the hole.
pull that outside pitch through the 5-6 hole for a base hit, just out of reach of everyone other than the left fielder.
Start. So brings up LaRue.
It's the first hit of the game.
Either our tent moved or our camera moved one.
We moved our
Tent.
a little bit.
Oh, okay. Was it to help out our neighbors here to the right?
Well, no, it's actually help out you.
Oh, okay.
You were in the sun, and I didn't want you to get sunburnt.
Oh, thank you.
We were thinking of you, Will.
Thinking of your bald head, and mine too, actually, Josh.
Yeah, mine 3.
LaRue squared a bunt.
Good
Good bunt.
down. Speedy run to first base. Ball dropped for a 1-3 error on a sacrifice bunt attempt. Base hit.
Bring up Greenlee Taylor. Coach calls time. We will get a meeting of the umps. Don't know exactly what was Westmoreland coach was questioning. play it first.
And whatever it was, umpire said did not happen. I'm not sure what he thought he saw, but they did not see it.
The only thing I know would be it was LaRue running in fair territory too.
Well, I mean, you have the fair territory lane, but it only is a factor if the ball is thrown into you.
Cue balled. Back to the pitcher.
Taylor will get a swinging sacrifice bunt.
Yeah.
That ball come right off looked like the backside of the end cap of the bat, and just one hop spun right into the pitcher's glove.
So runners at second and third. One out. Bring up Hannah Jones.
Jones will foul that one off. End cap of the bat.
So the spin of the ball, like both of those pitches, looks like we were way ahead, and then right off the end of the bat.
You know, she's leaving the ball off the edge of the plate, tailing back in towards the batter. So you're having to swing at that pitch as it's coming back into the outside corner of the plate, and that is a hard pitch to try to touch. Jones will foul another one off. Not real sure how we're pulling that pitch, though. That pitch needs to be sent to right center field or right down the right field line, as that one stays low and away. Ball one.
See if we can watch her pitch here, where it starts off at and where it finishes.
As Jones will drive that one up the middle to center field. One run will score. The next run will be held up at third base for a ground ball single to center field, RBI.
Jones will get a courtesy runner. Bella pick.
So 1-0.
1-0. Bring up AB. Squares the bunt. No throw down to second. Bella was still at base.
Was it a ball or strike?
That's
Ball
strike.
strike, yes.
Next pitch.
As that ball started just a little further in, I believe,
Tag up.
than what the pitcher wanted it to be.
Ooh. Good throw might get her.
Yeah, that's it. Bella almost got picked off at second.
And does plate another run as the ball was cut off and just about got her.
Yeah, shortcuts that off and makes a quick throw to second.
Run does score. 2-0.
Wood to foul that one off.
She'll
That
pop
pitch
it.
will be popped up there. Shortstop will cover, make the play for out number 3. We had two hits, 1 error, 2 runs scored, 1 left on base. Lady Eagles lead here after 1, 2-0 over Westmoreland Lady Eagles. We'll be back here for the top of the second. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the X Sports Network.
Hey, I'm Peyton Bowie, the children's pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and it's crazy to think that summer is just around the corner. If you're like me and you're already planning what you're going to be doing and where you're going to be going for the summer, go ahead and put Vacation Bible School at Mars Hill down on your calendar. June the 9th through the 12th from 9 a.m. to noon for any kids 4 years old all the way through 5th grade. This year, our theme is True North, where we're going to be looking at all that God has created to help us really understand and discover who God is and how amazing He is and what it means to have a relationship with Jesus. So come join us June 9th through the 12th at Mars Hill Baptist Church from 9 a.m. to noon. Kids 4 years old.
I try to let the Mars Hill folks finish their commercial, but sometimes it's just a little too long.
Well, you know about preachers, they go long anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, that one's the wrong color, but
Should bring up
Called-
Johnson.
I got the wrong.
44 is her number.
Yeah.
4-hole hitter. She'll swing and miss. Strike 2. Pitch number 1 with a called strike. She's down quickly 0-2 in the count here to Jones.
She's going to reach.
3 will be swung on and missed. Dropped. And she will catch a lucky break there as the ball bounces off the ground and around behind the backstop. Taylor trying to chase it down to get the ball to first base to retire the batter, but just not in time.
Bring up Tuttle.
So we're at the 5-hole now.
Ball up and away. Ball 1. The Westmoreland Lady Eagles with their first base runner. Tuttle there, a swing and miss. Strike 1.
Oh, they
Foul
popped
that
up
one
foul.
back. Probably off the building behind us if I had to guess. Strike 3 will be upper outside corner of the strike zone. For out number 1. Second inning.
Bring up Holman.
And she'll watch strike 1 on the outside corner.
Westmoreland's got the W there, kind of like Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Ball get away from Jones up and away. Ball 1.
They kind of had the uniforms of like the Louisville Cardinals, black and red.
Ball number 2 is up out of the zone. On an attempted bunt, but pulls back in time. But we went around the defensive setup we have on the field yet.
No, we hadn't.
We've got Hannah Jones in the circle. Greenlee Taylor behind the plate.
Cammy Dollar at third.
Okay, I couldn't
Ball-
see her
ball's
face through
hit
the
well.
mask in the net. Garland is short. Reagan Stevens at second. Olivia Woods at first. Is that LaRue in right field,
LaRue.
Davis in center, and Bradburn in left, it looks like.
Kerrigan made the play on the fly on that deep fly ball, keeping the runner at first. So 2 outs now.
Is Dollar a flex or?
I didn't see our lineup. I'm gonna say no, but
Okay.
snap
Ball
throw to
be
first.
outside.
To Purdue here. They're saying Purdue is a flex.
Ball 3, high. 3-0 count. Runner on first 2 outs. And leave that one high. Ball 4.
Said one reach by a drop, third strike, and another reach by a walk.
Yeah. Should be out of the inning with the drop 3 strike, but
Of quick.
Coach Woods will call a timeout here. Come out and settle Jones down a little bit.
Should be a quick mound visit. So Westmoreland's got 2 on with 2 outs.
All right, since I didn't get a chance to enter all this in, so Dollar is at third.
Third, yep. So Parkhurst up. Pitcher.
Ball up and away. She'll watch that one for strike one. And the ball's thrown down to second to try to pick off the runner. And ball goes right between the legs of Stevens. As that very well could have been an out.
Yeah.
I don't think Stevens was expecting Hannah to duck that pitch, or that throw, not pitch, but the throw back from Taylor. And Jones just ducked it and let it go. And we'll swing and miss there for strike 3 to get out of the inning with 2 left on. No run scored for Westmoreland Lady Eagles. Had 1 strikeout, 1 walk, and a drop third strike. We'll be back here for bottom of the second. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the Exports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas.
All right, we're back, top of the second here. Got Bradburn at the plate. She'll watch ball 1 low and in. She will absolutely mash that one home run just to the left of the camera. I hope you got that one on Zoom.
Well, I switch over to the other camera when she hits it. But yeah.
Well, that ball was coming in within 3 foot of that camera, it looked like. I thought she might actually tag it.
Let's watch it.
She got all of it for sure. I thought.
Yeah, see, I switch over to the camera. I should have used the other one. So
that would have been a pretty view watching that ball come over. That ball was smoked. That thing come in about a foot underneath the camera and 3 foot towards left field.
So another run in the inning. In this inning, 3-0 lead for the Summertown Lady Eagles. Dollar will be up.
She watches ball 1 away. Pitch number 2 was low and in, and she gets under it, pops it up to third base for out number 1.
Bring up Reagan Stevens. 9-hole hitter.
Ball 1 outside. And the pitcher for Westmoreland has a nice pitch there working in towards the batter that she likes to leave off the plate and work back into the outside corner.
I'm
She'll
actually,
get that swing and miss from Stevens on that pitch.
so I looked up Westmoreland. I thought they were singly. They're actually a 218 in District 6. So
Is that right?
They are. They're in the same district as White House Heritage.
And the ball will come off the ground.
Now, White House Heritage, that used to be one of our region teams, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Over there with like,
Fairview
Yeah.
and Cheatham County.
yeah.
Line drive
Stevens
shot.
will get the hold of that one, working back just a little bit too far over the plate.
So your 9-hole gets on, and now your leadoff comes up. I always love to see that happen. We've had that happen a lot in baseball where Graham Howell, the 9-hole, gets on base quite a bit, and Blackwood comes up behind him. It's awesome.
Garland will watch strike one across the outside corner. She'll drive that one foul territory off the first base side. Catch will be made. Two outs, runner on first. Brings LaRue up.
Yeah, I'm looking at their district. Westmoreland, Liberty Creek, Trousdale County, and Wild House Heritage is their district. Looks like they're leading their district over there in it's District 6,
Okay.
Region 3.
Well,
Drive that one
it'd be
hard
great if
foul.
we could bump into them in Murfreesboro then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. A 1-1 count. Pillaroo.
Foul off strike number 2. 1-2 count. Like to see our hitters be a little more patient on this pitcher here. Let her miss over the plate and then drive for it. As that one missed the target and worked too far back inside, LaRue will drive it to right center field for a double. Diving in and sticking, almost folding up scorpion style.
Did you get that? Did you get that on camera?
I did. I don't have it on a replay, but I do have I did get it.
I think with the ground being a little bit wet, that's why the landing was stuck.
That brings up Greenlee Taylor. Another dangerous bat here for the Summertown Lady Eagles. Two runners on, second and third. No force other than first base. 2 outs. As that pitch will get called, grazing the outside corner. Strike 1. I really like this pitch and location, the way this pitcher uses that pitch. That's a hard pitch to hit if she hits her spot with it. Taylor will foul the second one off for strike 2. And fouls another one off. Stay alive. 0-2 count.
Someone brought you a lemonade, Josh.
Thank you. Taylor will foul that one back. 3 straight foul balls. There again, looking for the pitcher to leave one just a little too far over the plate.
So what's the earliest your district tournament will start? I'm guessing it's not going to be Thursday since, they're not going to meet till the 30th to draw and all that.
I would say probably Monday for the following week it'll probably get started. I'm assuming.
So your district will start after baseball is already over. Basically, weather being, weather allowing, baseball will be wrapped up Saturday. It's long at bat.
Yeah, Greenlee keeps on fouling off those outside pitches.
Because baseball is supposed to do theirs Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and be done. So, and then I don't know when regional will start after that.
She does
she
miss that
murder that
location,
one.
and Taylor makes her pay for it.
A ground rule double.
Was it a ground rule double?
I thought they're saying a home run.
That ball was over. That young lady was stretched out at the fence and leaned over to try to catch it and fell outside the back of the fence, and the ball went over her head.
How many were on base
runs.
for that? 3 runs?
3-run homer.
3-run shot.
You got a replay on that, Will?
Yeah, I think so. Let's see what I got here.
Put your Lady Eagles up from Summertown 6-0.
I thought it actually hit the fence, and then when the lady hits the fence, it goes over.
Well, that's where the replay ends right there.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
All right, we'll get 3-run homer.
Yep.
The video doesn't overturn it. Umpire in the field makes the home run signal.
Let's say Greenlee fouled off like 7 pitches before hitting that. Really good at bat, to say the least.
Jones will start out with a foul ball.
I tell you what, for that center field, I'm glad she hit the fence instead of hitting one of those poles.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
To the hole.
Hannah Jones gets a single to left field. Get a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Bella Pig should be courtesy running again. No.
Who we got?
Got Kinley Fisher. As AB will line the shortstop for out number 3, but not after the Lady Eagles tack on another 4 runs here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. We'll be back top of the 3rd watching Summertown Lady Eagles softball on the Edge Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrence.
So I hope Aaron Taylor's watching. I knew he couldn't be here today, and he was glad to know we were streaming. So I hope he got to see his little girl's homer.
Call strike. Beautiful day at the park.
It really is.
After this morning's chaos of moving games and moving fields. Big ball 1. This is
9-hole hitter number 16, Vega. miss, strike 2.
They're here. That's them right there. They're all the way up there. No, they just got it.
Swing and miss, strike 3. Brings up a leadoff, number 27, lefty slapper.
So I know the Battle Creek game was not the most fun game to do, but what'd you think of the field?
Very impressive.
Complex was amazing.
Yeah. And, you know, they don't have a press box yet, but, you know, just to give you perspective, Timmy built us a press box, and several split the cost of that, and I think it was, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 or something. Battle Creek's waiting on theirs because they're going to spend a couple million on it.
Wow.
You know, for softball and baseball combined, you know, right there in the middle.
Swing and miss, there's strike 2.
I made the joke, you know, when Timmy tore our little box of a press box down that was 20 years old. I said, you should send it to Battle Creek. They could use it there. That's a fair ball, y'all.
Swing and bunt that down the third base line.
Good
Jones, or
Cammy
Dollar.
Dollar.
That's a great
does
job
come
there.
up and make the play.
It was right on the line when she picked it up.
Yep.
I mean, a quarter step in time.
I didn't really catch it on camera, but that was a great play.
Yeah, that was an awesome effort and play, throw, stretch, all around good play.
So you got Walker here.
Walker, yep. That's not Walker, but
Yeah, let's not Walker. Yeah.
Ball 2 up and in. You know, back-to-back lefty slappers. Well, that ball will land in the zone for strike 1. Pitch fouled off, strike 2.
2-2 the count with 2 outs.
So originally when the schedule came out, was this a Friday, Saturday tournament?
Yeah, it was.
And ball 3 low and away, full count.
Yeah, all games for exports were canceled yesterday because of the weather.
Said that one missed just a bit
Let's watch that one.
up
Yeah.
and in, maybe, I don't know.
Hannah Jones gave the googly eyes like, what in the world? Oh,
Just ever so slightly inside, maybe.
I don't know.
Here it is again, if they had time.
I don't know.
It may be just a touch in, throw back to first, not in time, but however, swing and a miss for strike 1 on the 3-hole hitter. Number 13, Hale. And she'll get that one off the end of the bat. Ground ball, shortstop. Gardner will field it, throw in time, out number 3, retire the side. Lady Eagles. Summertown lead 6-0 over your Westmoreland Lady Eagles. After 3 or 2.5 innings. We'll be back here for the bottom of the 3rd, watching Lady Eagles softball on the Exports Network.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country.
All right, we're back. Bottom of the third as Westmoreland Lady Eagles make a pitching change for number 13. Gabriel Hale, a lefty pitcher. We'll see what the Lady Eagles from Summertown here, if we can make this adjustment and keep the bats hot.
Bring up Olivia Woods.
You know, Cardin Putman will be coming up in a couple of years, season after next. And asking Greg and Curtis Peters and a few others, nobody can recall another fast pitch left-handed pitcher at Summertown at the high school level.
Good change up there.
Well, she, I've not gotten to watch her this year, but last year, watching her, she was probably one of the best lefty pitchers that I've seen in a while.
That ball was low.
Yeah, I look
at her age.
Look forward to seeing what she does high school level.
It's a hard ball to lay off of there.
Yeah.
As Woods will get around on that one.
Of course, there's
push it foul out of play.
No more are the days where you could move an 8th grader up to play high school. I probably would have used Izzy last year, Cardin probably next year.
She'll drive that into right field.
And that play will be made by number 16. Out number 1 brings up Kerrigan Bradburn. 1 out.
Kerrigan homered last inning. We've not faced many lefties all year long.
Little high.
So head 2-0 in the count. Bradburn's looking for a ball across the plate here, and she will not receive one as that one floats high for ball 3.
3-0 to Kerrigan.
That ball is low and away.
The fans here
Ball
didn't
4.
agree. We'll watch and see what we think.
It looked low for sure. We may not have missed that outside corner, but it was under the zone.
Yeah, it was low.
With the first walk of the game for the Westmoreland Lady Eagles.
$1 up now.
She'll foul one out of play down out the third base side.
Lefty on lefty.
See,
ball one up.
See Kyle Burleson watching some. Have we heard how JC's surgery went?
I've not heard an update on JC. That surgery was on Wednesday for the repair of torn labrum.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. She's missed in the lineup for sure for the bat, but also her speed on the base.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier to move runners with JC on the bases. Ball low.
Ball 3, low and in. 3-1 count, runner on first, one out. Lady Eagles from Summertown here looking to extend their lead.
And also missed JC in the field, center field. She could cover some ground.
Yeah. Right to the first baseman. That will be another play.
Line it right at her. Nothing you can do as a base runner with that one. Getting a jump. I mean, there's balls hit. You're taking an extra step or two.
Yep.
By the time you realize that play is over. So a line drive double play will end the inning, holding the Lady Eagles from Summertown to 6 runs. We'll be back here for the top of the 4th. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the Exports Network.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service. Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our
Got the wrong batter here.
Should bring up Johnson.
Still watch strike 1 on the outside. Ball 1 will fall inside.
Josh, I guess you drove by Veterans Park on your way here to bring back memories.
Just a little. It was a fun ride last season.
It was. Talking to Barry earlier about that.
Another drop third strike that she will get on again.
2 in a row for the same batter, drop third strike. That ball hits the plate, which is sunken, and the ball jumps over Taylor.
Takes some skill to swing at those pitches and get on. I mean, like swing at the right ones. Jake's done that a couple of times this year.
Oh, I remember Coach Haddock when I was playing ball, you get 0-2 strikes, the ball goes completely over the catcher's head, and he's like, why didn't you swing? Could have easily got on.
But Barry and I were talking about the middle school team last year. A lot of these girls are on the high school team now, but Battle Creek and McEwen had the best pitching they saw all season. It really made the state tournament a lot easier because they had overcome the best pitching the previous 2 games.
I don't know if it made it that much easier or not, because you faced those 2 pitchers within 3 games, and then you roll into state tournament.
Can you do a replay on that one, Will?
Yeah.
That was wicked. That ball was
there it is.
Broke about halfway in.
Yeah, it looks like it landed out, maybe.
Yeah.
That was a nice curve ball. Strike 2. Jill, you went from 60, 62 mile an hour in region play to 52 to maybe 55 at the most in state tournament play, and it was a struggle to even get the bat on the ball. It seemed like, but they were able to hit enough to win the state that last year.
Unicoi County was the first team they beat there, I remember.
Yep.
Double play ball right here. Ooh. Ball.
Throw a little off target.
Everybody's safe.
Ball gets knocked down, held on the infield, but allows for a safe at bat. Runners on first and second, one out.
Squares a bounce that foul. Westmoreland try to move runners into scoring position, both runners in scoring position.
Ball batted out of play.
So 0-2 to count.
Swing and miss. Strike three. Out number 2.
Bring up Parkhurst.
She'll swing and miss. Strike 1. This was a starting pitcher for Westmoreland. Swing and miss again. Strike 2.
So when the previous game ended after 6, was that a time limit thing?
Yeah, it was a time limit.
So.
So the time limit might be an hour and a half, or
I would assume it may be an hour and 15, hour and 20.
and then finish your inning.
Yep. They've got all the games scheduled an hour and a half. I doubt they're going to give you a 90-minute time frame and try to get the next one started immediately.
So this is the Lady Eagles' 4th tournament we've been in.
The ball will be popped up on the infield to Jones. She will take care of it, secure the out, get out of the inning, as Westmoreland Lady Eagles will leave two runners on base. We'll be back here as your Lady Eagles Summertown lead Westmoreland Lady Eagles 6-0 after 3.5 innings. You're watching Summertown Lady Eagles softball on the Exports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge.
All right, we're back. There's first pitch. Reagan Stevens will ground back to the pitcher for out number 1.
It was quick.
Yeah, 1 pitch, 1 out. Looks like she jammed it off the inside of the bat there as Stevens shakes her hands coming back to the dugout. I'm going to bring up your leadoff Garland, number 25, which is 1 for 2 in a game. She'll swing and miss, strike 1. She'll watch a floating changeup outside in the other batter's box. Ball 1. Ball 2, blowing away.
Out of play.
Foul that one off. Ball started on the outside corner and moved all the way in on the hands.
Line shot.
Change up, which is a.
So good job waiting on
back
that.
up the middle.
Really good job.
Yeah. Kept the weight back and just drove out in the center field.
Miss LaRue.
She'll fist that one off, foul out of play as the catcher loses it.
You know,
as it was fouled up.
I recorded the seniors talking for their senior night thing, you know. And, you know, it's the first time I've really heard a lot of them speak, and I noticed this girl here has quite the southern drawl.
Oh, yeah. Blowing away, the ball one.
I wish we had the college mound lines for the landing foot lane of the pitcher, because hard to see the edges of the mound there, but the young lady on the mound is using the entirety of that distance from side to side of the mound to land that foot.
Huh.
Blowing away again, snap throw to first, back safely.
2-2.
That outside pitch, like say LaRue, take that to right field.
Which she does very well. She'll leave that one inside.
Tough play, tough play.
LaRue is fast on the bases. Garland had a good jump, made it to second base. That will be a ground ball, 5-hole single. Back-to-back hits for your Lady Eagles. 2 on, 1 out brings Taylor up, which had a home run at her last at bat.
Up in the same position again, 2 runners on.
She'll float a change up in there. Center fielder comes up, makes the play. A fly ball. Route number 2.
Tell you what, I don't know much about softball, but I'm not sure if I'm swinging at that unless I got 2 strikes.
Exactly. I know it looks like a beach ball coming up there, but yeah, I'm only swinging at that pitch because, you know, you're not going to get any power on it much.
It's real easy for me to say sitting over here.
But that's one of those pitches that you wish you had the bunt call on.
Yeah.
Because that ball is going to die. It's going nowhere. Jones to foul pitch number 1 out of play. She'll watch that change up outside.
She throws that pitch very well.
Yes, she does. It floats right off in there.
Almost like a big knuckleball coming in.
So that's about the slowest I've seen.
The pitch will float high for ball 2. If our base runners can read that delivery of that pitch, we should be able to steal on that one as slow as it's getting to the catcher.
Yeah.
Yep.
That ball will touch the bottom side of the strike zone.
We'll see it.
Yeah, a little low, probably.
That comes across right at her knees.
Yep.
She'll float a change up to Jones, which pulls it hard down the third base line. Foul. You got anything less than a full count with 2 strikes, you can just about guarantee you're going to see a change up from this young lady. Jones gets jammed up inside, fouls that one back into the net.
Yeah, that's, as a hitter, that's probably what I'm looking at seeing.
As on deck, you got to be seeing how she's delivering that pitch. That is a hard line shot down the first base line.
That's going to be a triple for
It
Jones.
goes way out there. Could probably have been hands up for a ground rule double if that ball went past the short fence out there, not extended all the way to the foul or the out of play fence. But the right fielder did not throw her hands up. So Jones will take that for a
Does Jones
triple.
hit it that way very often?
No.
That is the first time all season I think I have seen her put a ball in right field.
Yeah.
But that was an excellent hit.
It was. Yeah, I think I remember seeing her do that.
Scores 2.
So don't swing at a first pitch
watch
changeup.
that first pitch changeup.
There you go. You don't.
As necessary.
Exactly. You don't lay off that pitch.
Adam taught me that year one.
I wouldn't be spreading that around too much. That means it teaches you something.
Yeah. Well, he stressed that. He said, if I don't teach you anything else, never swing at a first pitch changeup.
Davis down 0-2. Foul one off, stay 0-2. Out of play. Pitch delivered high, ball 1. So Jones will not receive a courtesy runner this inning.
Hit it us.
Davis will foul that one back into the pole.
I imagine you heard that from home. That was pretty loud.
She'll float that change up in, and it falls right on top of the front edge of the plate.
I like the cover over the bleachers here. You're not going to have that when you go to the next field, just so you know.
Yeah.
Two pitches battled off. The hands.
Again, if
4 straight foul ball.
For those watching, there is going to be a third game right after this, but we will not be able to stream it because it's going to be at another field. And unless there's like an hour and a half gap, there's no way I'll get it moved over in time.
Davis will watch ball 3 high.
It's
full count.
This has been an at bat for AB. Change up, ball up, ball in, ball outside.
She's watched 8 pitches so far this at bat. Pitch number 9 being delivered. She'll pop that one up foul. First baseman will come over and make the catch on the fence for out number 3 to retire the side, but not after the Lady Eagles add 2 more to the score, making the Summertown Lady Eagles 8, Westmoreland Lady Eagles 0. We'll be back here for the top of the 5th. You're watching Lady Eagles softball on the X-Sports Network.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for more than 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer, with their team, are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In Service Towing is.
Yeah, we are back. Top of the 5th.
Got Hannah at 61 pitches through 4 innings. They got a pitching change.
Yeah, we got
Didn't
Woods
notice
in here. I've got 66 pitches.
All right.
For Jones. No hits allowed, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts.
She'll move over to first base. It's only swap.
Okay, so Hannah went to first.
Yep.
Woods to deliver pitch 1 to a 9-hole hitter. There's a ball. Swing and miss, strike 1, sorry.
So the first pitch was a ball? I've got 0-2.
Unless she swung and missed at it, I didn't hear him say anything.
That's definitely a ball. We'll leave it 1-2. We'll get corrected here in a minute.
Yep.
Was a strike. Correct. That was strike 3. First batter strikeout for Woods.
Back to the top. Caldwell. Another leadoff catcher.
Another leadoff catcher.
Yep. Lefty.
Show what strike 1. Yeah, I heard that strike.
Yeah.
Swing and miss there.
So
strike 2.
You know, softball dads tell me here, everybody infield's way in here. They expecting to slap and
to the
the
left side
lady,
of the field.
Young lady's got the split grip, so she's looking to just make contact with it here and not try to drive it out, which, I mean, we had a couple of years ago, Erica Abbott, that hit multiple home runs.
I know, like anytime people came in on her, I was like, guys, you must not have been watching her videos.
Yeah.
Ball
This
up.
young lady here is
Basic.
put a line drive in the 5-6 hole, which we was able to make a diving catch on, and then laid a bunt down right on the third baseline.
Yeah, that's right.
At her 2 at bats, so not a
right at me. I
not
must
a
have
easy out.
called that pitch for me.
Yeah.
Brings a count 2-2.
But she's trying. Her target is basically right over third base. Is where she's trying to hit it at.
Yep.
Kerrigan's playing up, try to take that hit away.
She'll loft it up just behind
Wow.
shortstop, and one of the few holes that she could have put that ball in.
Say if
on
you
that side of the
now
field.
if you're playing normal depth there, is that an easy out?
Should
Probably.
be. I'm not going to say yes, but should be.
Placed it perfect.
Another lefty slap hitter. She's going to square the bunt. She does. Cammy's going to make the play.
We make a throw back to second. Almost in time to pick that runner off. A sacrifice bunt there for out number 2. Leaves a runner on second with 2 outs. And your 3-hole hitter at bat, which has grounded out twice to shortstop. She starts out swinging a miss. 0-1. sure what pitch that was, but it was definitely off speed and
So,
moving away.
If he hadn't told you, Kyle did text and said JC surgery went well. She's in quite a bit of pain right now. Shut down till January.
Ball 2 up and away.
So again, hoping and praying for speedy recovery for her.
How does those last 2 pitches look to you, Mark? From my perspective, it looks like they're touching that corner, but she's put 3 in the exact same spot.
Yeah, I mean, they're painting that corner, painting the chalk as well. So they're kind of right in that area. Ball will be driven to right field.
LaRue will chase it down and make the play to retire the side.
Let's see if they call ball game. Yeah, I think that's ball game.
After 4.5 innings, ball game will be called as your Lady Eagles Summertown lead the Westmoreland Lady Eagles 8 runs to none. Second shutout of the day for Summertown, as they will lead with, let me go back to my stats page here. Summertown had 7 hits and no strikeouts on the offensive side, forcing 82 pitches from 2 different pitchers. And pitching wise, Jones with 66 pitches, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, no hits allowed. And you've got Woods with, 17 pitches is what I've got. 1 hit, no walks, 1 strikeout. So we will retire our broadcast for the day as we have to move to a different field. Do not have time to set up.
Right, unless they somehow give us an extra hour and a half, we won't be back for the other one. So enjoyed it, guys. Good to be with you.
Yep.
Appreciate it,
Will. Coming up.
All right.
Thank you for watching. You've been watching Summertown Lady Eagles softball here on the Exports Network.
Going the distance with local sports.